The Washington football team walking out of the link today is getting a lot of from Eagles fans because they are flying high after Philly moves to 6-1 on the season. Carson Wentz quarterbacking the Eagles to a 34-24 win on Monday night. Washington drops to 3-3. Philly has the best record in the NFL, the best record in that division, clearly. They have a commanding lead in the division because they've already swept Washington. Giants are struggling. And Dallas, last year's 13-3 division winner, even though they look really good against San Francisco, looking way up at the Philadelphia Eagles. Wentz threw for 268, 4 touchdowns, ran for another 50-plus yards, had 30-plus points in terms of fantasy on DraftKings. Is this division already locked up, and is Carson Wentz already locked up, maybe the front-runner spot for the MVP trophy?
Certainly he is in the mix at this point. We could talk about all day what he did throwing the football, the 4 TD passes going to different receivers, but also what he did rushing the football. There were a couple of plays when it looked like he was bottled up, where it looked like the Redskins were going to sack him, and he was able to slide away and pick up some big yards. And going back to him passing the football, the touchdown throw to Corey Clement, where that was another play where it seemed like Redskins were draped all over him, and he was getting hit at the time where he released the football.
Still had the strength to get it up over the defender.
And still got it to Clement, so that's so impressive. When you talk about this division, though, they now have a 2.5-game lead over the Redskins and the Cowboys, and the Redskins and Cowboys play each other next week, whereas the Eagles play the 49ers. So I would have to think that the Eagles going to 7-1, one of those Cowboys-Redskins teams, they'll probably lose. Well, they have to lose because they play each other. But I just saw this, though. The last time the Eagles were 6-1 was the 2004 season, right, and that's the season they went to the Super Bowl.
Right. This team is really good. I think when you look at the performances week in, week out, the offense has consistently been there. And most weeks that defense shows up, turns you over, and just makes life hell for opposing offenses. So I think this division's over. I think personally we're learning week in, week out how much of a home run hit trading up to get Carson Wentz at number 2 overall was for this Eagles team. That marriage between Doug Peterson and Carson Wentz is flourishing. They're both huge, huge football minds, and them bouncing this offense off of one another, how to succeed, how to get the most out of these guys around them, is all something that's really impressive to watch for a player at such an early stage of his career that nobody even knew his name 18 months ago. So, for me, that's the big thing. To not be the quarterback of USC or Notre Dame or Alabama and step right in and do everything we saw on a very highly competitive scale at the college level. To come in and do this, I think, is a testament to Wentz and his ability to really want to be great, and Peterson's ability to really get the greatness out of Wentz. It's making this whole team, to me, the best team in football.
I question if he could be good in the NFL based on that was an FCS school.
Right.
That wasn't even FBS. North Dakota State, they're good, but that's not the highest level of Division I football.
You just take all numbers and all that out of it. It's just, I don't care how many touchdowns you threw at that level. I don't care how many. How does that make me think you're a believer? How does that make me a believer you're going to do it at the national football level? I'm an idiot. It's not the first time.
You weren't the only one, though, that doubted him.
Yeah, it's a long line of idiots this time. I'm in a long line. Not always, but this time I'm in a long line.